Alright, hey everyone, it's Nico, and I'm here with another pickups video, which this is about the last 6 weeks or so of pickups for me, which typically I probably won't have that much to show off. So these videos are going to be pretty infrequent, but since it was Black Friday and I grabbed some stuff, and then I also have a really cool unboxing, so stick around to the end of this video to see what Outright Games sent me, so thank you to them. But so this is gonna almost all be Black Friday pickups, except for one game, which was a PS2 game, and it's a bit of a weird pickup, but I'll explain it when we get to it. But the first thing I grabbed, and this was from BGP, which is Video Games Plus, is Persona 5 Strikers. This was actually a blowout sale that they did, and I don't know anything about this game, truthfully, so I just grabbed it. It was only 10 bucks, and eventually I'll play it, but I was just like, oh, it's cheap, I'll grab it. The next two games I grabbed, I got on sale from Woot, and if you don't know what Woot is, it's basically like a branch of Amazon where they, I don't want to say clearance, but they kind of liquidate stock of games. Now, the PSA I have for their first-party Nintendo games are that they don't have the ESRB logo. I know for some people that really bothers them. I personally don't care, but yeah, just a PSA on that. So the first one I grabbed was Mario and Luigi Brothership, which I'm hoping to play after I play through Fantasian Neo Dimension. That's my number one RPG to play. This will be number 2. And then the other game I grabbed from them is Super Mario Party Jamboree. I honestly didn't play Super Mario Party Superstars very much, and the main reason is because those are party games to me. Like, my fondest memories of the Mario Party series is the Nintendo 64 games, 4-player local play with my buddies, and yeah, just I don't really have an easy time finding people to play this with unless I play with randoms, and to me that's just not as fun. But I did still want to pick this up because it reviewed really well, so I did grab this one as well at Woot. Now the next game I picked up, you did see me make a video on my channel, and that is Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake. Obviously you can see this is brand new. I had ordered this game months and months ago over the summer, but then I actually got a review code from Square Enix, so thank you to them. And I played through the Xbox version. Again, made a video. If you're interested in seeing what I thought about the game, I'll have a link in the description below. But long story short, I adored the game, but the post-game content, oof, that was rough. I only played the NES original, so I wasn't familiar with any of that post-game content. But man, that was rough. That content was rough. Now this next game is actually an indie title, and it's called Ugly. Now, what's pretty unique to me about this is, for those of you that don't know, I also do some testing and gameplay evaluation on indie titles. Now, I can't talk about anything really that I work on because NDAs are in place, but this is a really, really good puzzle platformer as long as you're okay with more mature themes. And anytime that I work on a game and I'm in the credits and like I know I contributed the best I could to something and I'm really happy with the way the game turned out, if it's lucky enough to get a physical release, for sure, gotta own it in the collection. This was on sale for $24.99 on Amazon, so I grabbed it. I don't think this had a large print run, so if you're interested in a physical, you might have a hard time finding it, but the MSRP is $40. I got this for $24.99. So this is Ugly. Check this one out. It's available on a lot of different platforms, including mobile. I wouldn't recommend you play it on mobile, but hey, if you're a mobile gamer, yeah, that's an option for you. And then the last Switch game I grabbed was on clearance, and this one was published by my friends over at PM Studios. This is Marble It Up Ultra, and this is a marble game. There was one, I forget what it's called, on Xbox 360, but I loved it. And this looked pretty similar to that, and I've heard really great things about this, so I picked it up, and I'm pretty excited to play this one. Then the last game I grabbed, this is such a weird PS2 game to get. This is NHRA Championship Drag Racing for PlayStation 2. Now, why did I grab this, you might ask? Well, long story short is that my favorite car is a Pontiac Grand Am. I actually still drive one, even though they stopped making them 20 years ago. But this is the only racing game, to my knowledge, where you can play as a Pontiac Grand Am, at least one of the models that I've owned in my lifetime. So I was like, it's $5. I grabbed it. I got this on eBay. Obviously, it's used. But I would imagine that the person I bought this from probably lost money on it, because for $5, that included free shipping. It probably cost him almost $5 just to ship it to me. But yeah. And then two other things I grabbed. One is a pin that I wanted. It's a vintage Nintendo pin for my shadow box that I have. And after I made my video showing off my Zelda and, Nintendo and Mario memorabilia, which again, link in the description below if you missed that video, I noticed that there's only one other Zelda pin, so I ended up grabbing this one to add to the collection. And so now I have both of them. My one from my childhood, which is Link, and now the Zelda logo. And then a few things that I grabbed from my Nintendo because I had reward points to use. The first is just a Legend of Zelda canvas bag. I don't even know what I'm going to do with this. It's from Echoes of Wisdom. But I had the points. I wanted to get the new ornament for my tree. And yeah, so I grabbed this. And then, for some odd reason, I still use folders to put my stuff, my papers in and stuff like that to kind of keep organized. They had this folder set for Princess Peach Showtime, which, funny enough, is a game I just started playing. So I'll have some thoughts on that when I get a little bit deeper into it. I've only beat like the first world, but I thought these were pretty cool. So then the last thing I grabbed was my Nintendo ornament, which is the villains from the Mario series. So that's all my pickups for the past 6 weeks or so. So now let's get into that unboxing. Alright, so here it is, you guys. This is the gift that Outright Games has sent me, and it's a pretty big box. Now, obviously, when they sent this to me, they didn't send it like this. It was in another box, which had addresses on it. So we're just going to unbox this, which I have not opened it yet. But the first thing I do want to point out is that Outright does do a lot of licensed games. Some of these that are on the cover here of the box, you've seen me cover on my channel, and genuinely enjoyed a lot of these games. The Grinch Christmas Adventures was the first Christmas-themed game that I covered about a year ago on my channel, and then more recently, the Patrick Star game, the Ninja Turtles game, and Monster High. So they make some genuinely fun licensed tie-in games, and honestly, as an adult, I have fun with them. So we're going to unbox this. It's not taped or anything like that, but since I haven't opened it yet, we're just going to pop it off. And then I'll just go through one by one whatever's in here. I'm not sure how many items there are. But yeah, so let's pop this off. Pretty hefty box. We'll just kind of slide this out of the way here. Just put it right there. Okay, so first thing I see here looks like a ESG4 Surround 7.1 gaming headset. Wow, that's awesome. So I actually have a HyperX headset already, but my headset's you know, the earpieces are getting pretty worn. So this is actually great because I could use a new one. So thank you for that. And then we got here. Oh, look at that! It's a winter hat, but it's like a Santa hat, and it says Outright Games on it in gold there. That's really cool too. I actually don't have a Santa hat, so this will be my Santa hat. And then, oh, look at that! It's a little Christmas ornament. Well, that's appropriate. We'll just throw that right here on the tree. Perfect. And then we've got a shirt. Oh, it's a large. Perfect. We got an Outright Games t-shirt with the logo on it. Very cool. And what else we got here? Stocking. Ah, again, it's a Christmas stocking with the Outright Games logo on it again. Doesn't have a hook on it, it doesn't look like. So I have to... Oh, it's on the inside. That's an interesting spot for to hang it from. Usually it's on the outside. But very cool. And then we've got here... This is really nice. Ceramic coating anti-slip base. This is a really nice, like, water bottle tumbler. Wow. This is really cool. And is there one more thing in here? Oh, it's another ornament. I don't know if that was intentional or accidental, but thank you. We'll put this one on the tree too. We'll put it right next to Samus here. But yeah, so that was the unboxing from Outright Games. So thank you to everyone over there that put this together. It has been a lot of fun working on and covering on my channel all the different Outright Games licensed titles that I covered. And I definitely look forward to covering more in the future. So I hope you guys enjoyed this pickups and unboxing video. If you did, make sure to give it a like. Let me know what you got for Christmas. Did you get anything that surprised you? You know, I'm a bit older. I don't really get a lot. I mostly just buy myself stuff, which you saw in this pickups video, the things I picked up recently. But let me know what you got for Christmas. And happy holidays, everyone, and Merry Christmas.